Welcome back to our channel. Hear me out. I'm Dee.
I'm E.
And today's video is going to be about an actual fellow YouTuber that we have been hearing a lot about lately, thanks in large part to a supposed feud with none other than Drake. Um, it's been a very weird time in the internet lately, and this was not something that I even foresaw coming in no way, shape, or form. So let's get right into it. The YouTuber I'm talking about is actually Bobbi Althoff. Is it Althoff or Althoff? Anyway, it's Bobby. So,
Olaf.
um, which one?
I said Olaf. That's
Oh,
easier.
okay. All right. I'm just stick with Bobby. So, so there had been rumors about like all these things that had been happening concerning a supposed feud between Drake and Bobby, and we'll get into that here in a bit. But most recently, within the last couple of weeks, Bobby supposedly broke her silence, in which she stated that she has never slept with Drake. So that was one of the rumors, that she had been somehow, some way romantically involved with Drake, but she denies that she had anything to do with him in that way. She did, though, play coy about the root of the feud, the supposed feud. She didn't want to comment on any of it, but was forced to say something after another podcast show reached out to her about her possibly having an intimate relationship with Drake. Fans of Bobby's show noticed that the episode she had actually done with Drake, which is where everything started from, had been deleted, and that this is one of the reasons why it all happened and how things started to blow up. The episode in question, the one that she did with Drake, had amassed 10 million views on YouTube before it was deleted. A day before the episode was deleted, Bobby was actually at one of Drake's concerts. Not long after, it was also noticed that Bobby and Drake had unfollowed each other on IG. And if you know anything about today's society, oh my gosh, the unfollow is a problem.
But why is Drake always beefing with somebody? First, it was Ice Spice. I don't even know how she became relevant.
I don't
He
know.
flew her out. I don't know. They chatted. Then it turned out to be some kind of publicity stunt, but nobody really knows. She was popping
Right,
on TikTok.
right.
But I kind of like her music, but I don't like her. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay. Well, let's get back to Bobby. Okay, so who is Bobbi Althoff, right? Bobby is a 26-year-old TikToker turned podcaster. Her podcast show, in which she featured Drake, is called The Really Good Podcast, for which, she has the YouTube channel. She interviewed Drake in a bed halfway under the covers, which was hella weird. She has what is described as a sarcastic style of interviewing. Althoff creates an intentional awkward rapport with her guests, which leads to confused responses and funny reaction shots. Perfect for going viral, an insider is quoted as saying in an article. She claims her show is satirical, a parody of what real interviews are like. She is married. She found initial fame on TikTok as a momfluencer. The podcast in question was launched this year in April. How she lands her interviews is due to celebs liking her videos or shows, which is what happened with Drake when he started liking her videos and subsequently following her on Instagram. She then DM'd Drake to shoot her shot and land the interview. Um, but yeah, that apparently didn't exactly work out all that great afterwards. So
Yeah. So some of the internet interactions, many people think that this is all a PR stunt. Apparently, times have changed. All that marketing that was done before, all that marketing and advertising,
yeah,
it's for the birds. We need viral. We need
apparently,
TikTok. We need IG. Well, mainly TikTok. I feel like that's where things like really like pop off.
yeah.
So many people think this is a PR stunt. People think that Bobby is just clout chasing and trying to market her show, which is just crazy because I don't even know how Drake said, yeah, sure, let me, just
Let me
jump
do it.
here.
Yeah.
I saw one that she did with Tyga also. She's just a Mark Cuban. I'm like, a billionaire? What? I need to talk to them about more serious stuff, not create
Yeah.
this awkward environment. But I guess, whatever works.
Yeah.
Um, I guess some people find it cringy, uncomfortable that Bobby was also insufferable. Some people
Yeah.
are even theorizing that Bobby didn't actually delete the episode and just put it on private to possibly share it again later.
Hmm.
Bobby has even labeled was even labeled as an industry plant due to her sudden rise in fame. The biggest conspiracy theory is that Drake got his label involved and forced Bobby to delete the video or pay Drake whatever money she made from that video. Do you think he's that petty?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put that on pause because I have to digest if I'm like if I'm really liking Drake these days. Um, Further, the rumor is Drake used the fact that he played a snippet of Tyga's song to claim copyright infringement. The fact Bobby acted unimpressed at Drake's concert is tied to his rumor as another reason, with people claiming this drove Drake and or his label to go after her with legalities. But nothing has been confirmed.
Yep.
I mean, Drake got too much money to be dealing with Bobby and like all this dumb stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just been doing some weird interviews. Like, for
Yeah.
those that don't know, I am the biggest, or was, I don't know if I still am, the biggest hardcore Drake fan. Nothing was the same. So far gone. You know, I was far gone with Drake. Every concert, we've traveled to go to his concerts.
Yeah.
Like, Drake, he was up there for me. But lately, he's just been on this wave that I can't get into. I don't know if it's me maturing. I don't know if it's him like changing as an artist. I don't know if
Mhm.
it's both of us growing up and I'm not like into all that stuff anymore. But I don't know. I think he just has like this weird vibe. He did a interview with was it Lil Yachty?
Probably. I
Uh,
don't really watch anything he does anymore.
I
Sorry.
mean, don't go offending him like that. You know, I still got some love, okay?
That's good for
But I
you.
think
I'm
he did
good.
a interview with let me look it up really quick, with Little Yachty, and it was just an awkward vibe that he has. Now this Bobby thing, this
Mhm.
whole ice spike. I'm like, why are you dealing with these people? Like, it doesn't even make any
Yeah.
sense. Stick to your features because that is your best music. I actually like it more than your albums, and you don't need to be involved with this nonsense. You're a solid 36 years old dealing with a 26-year-old's drama. This is stupid.
Oh, it's really weird. It's very weird. But one of the rumors, right, is that Bobby's an industry plant. And like okay, I feel like yes, it is pretty crazy. Like she kind of showed up out of nowhere and like has been, like seen everywhere and interviewing all these big names. Drake doesn't give interviews. Drake normally does not give interviews, especially to like, be featured that way so publicly, and all that. So it is weird, like that. Okay, he decided to go for it. I don't know that I can recall seeing a Tyga interview. Why would Mark Cuban sit down and talk to a momfluencer? Like that's also odd. So it is strange, right? Like I can see why people would think she's an industry plant. Is she? I don't know. I have no idea. But it is
It has
crazy.
to be. Like,
I
how
mean,
does she have
it's
these
weird.
connections,
Yeah,
like, to
it's strange.
even get through? You know, maybe one is lucky, but Tyga, Drake, Mark Cuban, he's in Shark Tank. He's trying to take over the world, like Pinky and the Brain. He don't got time for Bobby.
Well, one of the things that Bobby supposedly said is that she actually has paid for these interviews in the way that like I think it was on TikTok or something that she put out um very early on. I will pay anybody $300 who gets me in contact with this person's people so that I can interview them. And then she did the same with like another situation. So she's claiming she's not an industry plant, but that she has paid to get these interviews, right? Like to get these connects or whatever. That could also be plausible. Like I can definitely see that, people who want to make some money, quick cash or whatever, like, oh yeah, I know this person who knows that person. Let me try to make this happen. Right. So supposedly that's how she's gotten some of these interviews. I don't know how true it
Yeah.
is, but anyway.
I did see a snippet of her talking to Mark Cuban and her saying that she's in debt. She has a lot of credit card debt because, she just decided to like launch this business, and,
Wow.
she wanted to be like her own like boss kind of
Yeah.
thing. So Mark Cuban, he was giving her like some kudos. He was like, hey, yeah, that's a good thing. She wanted this thing all to herself. But if she's
Yeah.
like in credit card debt and she's like a mom influencer, she's not giving me a vibe that she's like a millionaire, even a
No.
thousandaire. So I don't know. Like I still don't see how she's reaching these people. And people want more than $300. If I know somebody like that,
I mean, you'd be
I need some money.
surprised. You'd be surprised. Like people, even if they got it, they still want to get some free money. You
Huh,
never know.
I suppose. I
Yeah.
mean,
But it is a weird thing. I don't know what Drake has got going on. I don't know why he's, like even bothering with these things. Like I feel like one of the things that you can say about Drake is that he doesn't shy away from like putting people on, right? Like he will go out of his way to do features for unknown artists or for like up and coming artists. So I'll definitely give him his credit. Like he's one of the few like big name artists that are still in the game who are willing to do stuff like that. So maybe that's why, he like did whatever with Ice Spice or has, even went on Bobby Althoff's show. So maybe that could be a part of it.
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, if it didn't work out, why are you sitting out here trying to be Mr. Petty King and, trying to destroy this woman's show? Like, you literally just came on the show to help her out, right?
Yeah.
Because you know it's not going to do nothing for you, it's more for her. So why are you even bothering, like, then going out of your way to, like, do anything harmful? Like, that's the other thing that really doesn't.
Well, that could be also his new persona. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows Drake, Heartbreak Drake. He used to,
Yeah,
sing his little life away about women and stuff. And
right.
now, like over the years, he's like, I, I mean, I want to say much more a hardcore rapper. You don't hear him crying over a woman anymore, or you
No
know,
more Marvin's Room.
yeah, or him being sentimental. I think that image of Drake is gone. So
Yeah,
him kind of maybe trying to help her, he has to like bash her at the same time. Now, when we even think about it, he did that to Ice Spice's, also. Like
yeah,
he defriended her from IG, which, appeals to the Gen Z.
right.
People want to follow the drama. So I don't think Drake wants to be associated probably with like positive things because that's not his image anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I think you have a point. That sucks because I used to love Heartbreak Drake, like
I
Marvin's
know,
Room.
bring him back. I don't like this. Or
Had a lot
just
of
bring him back part time. Like I need like some of that music.
no.
I mean,
Yeah,
some things. I mean, with a
nothing
lot of
was the same.
nothing was the
Nothing
same.
was the
That was a
same.
good album.
Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the things are a little more unrelatable to me these days. Not that they were
Same.
relatable before, um, but Drake
Yeah,
is a new person, and I don't know why he's beefing with a 26-year-old. I think it's kind of sad, and he needs to stop.
I agree.
And it's
I
almost a
agree.
bullyish. I'm like, this girl
Yeah,
can't pay all these legal fees, and
right. No, it's
that's weird.
ridiculous. Yeah.
But guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Is Drake right for doing this to Bobby? Is Bobby weird? Like, what do you think about her
Industry
her
plan.
different her podcast or her show? Like, I've only seen clips because I think she's that intolerable. But hey, maybe somebody else might.
Absolutely.
Maybe other people might like her. So let us know what you think in the comments. But that concludes today's episode.
Mhm.
Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share it with your friends. We're trying to grow our community. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Who would have thunk it? I know. Who would have thunk it? So yeah, we're trying to grow our community. So it would help us out a lot if you shared our page. And we also have socials.
We are on Instagram and TikTok at Hear Me Out DNE. That's Delta Niner Echo. You guys can go also to our channel page and click on the Instagram logo takes you directly to our Instagram page where you can follow, like, and share as well.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.